Has your life been headed downhill in a downward spiral? Well, here's the answer. Give it to God. Just turn your life over, and I promise your life will change. And here's how I know. Because around 3 years ago, I was in the same situation, and I did the exact thing I'm telling you to do, and my life changed for the better. I was headed downhill. I had hit rock bottom. I didn't know where to go, where to turn, what to do. But I had a foundation that was set in my life from a young age. My grandmother had drugged me and my brother to church, and because of that, I knew what I needed to do, even though I didn't want to do it. So I started searching after God, and I turned my life over to Him. And ever since then, my life has been uphill. It's been a struggle sometimes. Sometimes it's been like this. Sometimes it's been like this. But overall, if you looked at it, like looking at the graph on the looking at the graph on the stock market, it's been an uphill climb. So my life has been trending upwards ever since that day. And if you're stuck in a situation in life where you feel like nothing else can help, nobody can help you, nobody can change you, you're too far gone, you're stuck, well, that's what God's for. That's why He sent His Son, Jesus Christ, to die for us. And while I'm here, I'm trying to have the opportunity, get the chance to tell you about it. Because He did it for me, and if He did it for me, I know He can do it for you. Have you ever heard the saying that everybody has a God-sized void in their heart, and they're trying to fill it with all the wrong things? Whatever that is, earthly pleasures, money, fame, drugs, alcohol, women, man for the ladies, a man, and you're trying to fill yourself up because you feel empty inside, and you're hurt, you're stuck, you don't know where to go in life. Well, the answer is God. Give your life to God, and He will change you for the better. He will change your life for the better. All the things that you're struggling with, He can wipe away. How bad you feel like your struggles are and how bad you feel like you are, He can take that all away. God is the answer. And I know this because I've read His word here, and I've experienced His goodness in my life. Because I was wretched, evil. I still am. I'm not worthy, but God has changed me. And because of that, I stand here today before you. Sorry if I just breathe on the mic. But I stand here today before you telling you that I know what you need because I was once there. I lived that life. I lived through the struggle, the pain, the heartache, the frustration. I know how it was to be at the bottom and find my way out, not on my own strength, not by my own power, but God helped me out of that situation. I was in school. I had all the friends. I was popular, whatever you want to call it. I had all of that, but I didn't have God. And so I was in a dilemma. I had everything this world says you need to have, but I didn't have what I really needed. And so I wasn't fulfilled. This world cannot fulfill you. It may lift you up for a season, but when you come down off of that, then you're stuck trying to find something else. You're looking for the next best thing to fulfill your void and that struggle in your heart. The only way you can do that is through God. If we look in the Bible, we can think about Moses. He was the one who was sent to deliver the people of Egypt through God's help. But he had grown up in Pharaoh's house. He didn't have any direction, any path for his life. Didn't really have a purpose. He ran away one day, stuck at the bottom, life's pit. But he found a man, or a woman actually, at a well, and they brought him back to their house. And so he found a wife there. He found a father-in-law there, a mentor, a guider. But one day he was in the desert watching over the flock, and he seen a burning bush. And the burning bush was God. God told him, Moses, I need you to go and get my people. And through that, God delivered his people, but also gave Moses a purpose in life, a passion, something worth doing. Even though Moses had a job, even though Moses was in the desert, he had found a wife, Moses still didn't have it all. And that's just one of many examples. We can think about David, who was in the field watching over the flock, and God was upon him, but he still hadn't had it all the way. And the most famous story of David and Goliath, and some of David's struggles, but God helped him out. My point in saying this is, let's think about Noah. Noah, the whole earth was set for destruction. All of humanity was set to be destroyed. But God told Noah to build an ark. And Noah preached the whole time he was building the ark for those people to turn over to God and listen to what God had said. But they didn't do it, and they all perished. Now here I am telling you, if you don't turn it over to God, turn your life over to God, you will surely perish. And I'm not saying that being a Christian is easy, living this life is easy, but it's well worth it, and it's well rewarding. He gives me peace, joy, happiness, love. There's love in my heart. And I used to be really a mean person. I mean, a lot of people don't know that because I was, good in front of everybody. But as far as the things of God and being just a good human to other people who, let's say, wasn't in the same position I am, I feel like I was better than other people. But God has humbled me, allowed me to see that that's not the case. That's not true. It's the only reason I am who I am today is because of God. And God saw fit to keep me out of a bunch of trouble that I could have went into, a bunch of things that I could have done. And he just helped me through that. My light just went out. But anyways, my point in saying this is, if you're stuck in life right now, you don't know where to go. Maybe you have all the things figured out by an earthly scale. You have everything that you could possibly imagine. All things are figured out by an earthly scale. But you're still missing something. I'm here to tell you that something is God. And if you give your life to God, you begin to seek him. Read his word daily. Seek after God. He'll change your life. Not only will he change who you are as a person, but he'll also give you joy and fulfillment in this life. Knowing that what you're doing is not only for here, it's not for earthly gain, but it's for your life afterwards, to have an eternal gain, an eternal security by living for him, loving him, and it's just so much more fulfilling. I wish I can explain it to you better. I wish I can get it across better in better words, better terms, whatever. But the point of the story is to give your life to God, and your life will change. I was there. I was broken. I was hurt. I was in destruction. Didn't know where to go, where to turn. Gave my life to God. God helped me out, and here I am today, telling you, and I hope you're next.